Investing in the future, 7 key infrastructure projects under China's Belt and Road Initiative with $1.3 trillion budget.
Introduction.
In 2013, China launched the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI), a global development strategy aimed at enhancing trade and infrastructure connectivity across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Over the years, this ambitious initiative has expanded significantly, involving over 149 countries and amassing a cumulative budget that exceeds $1.3 trillion. As of 2023, BRI engagements have surpassed $1.053 trillion, showcasing a robust commitment to global infrastructure and development.
Key infrastructure projects and trends.
1. Investment growth. The BRI witnessed substantial investment growth in 2023, with Chinese enterprises engaging in approximately 212 deals worth $92.4 billion, marking an 18% increase from the previous year. Noteworthy is the surge in technology investments, which skyrocketed by over 1,046%, while metals and mining investments grew by 158%.
The average deal size more than doubled since 2020,
indicating a strategic shift towards larger projects. 2. Regional focus. Africa emerged as the largest recipient of BRI investments, with construction contracts increasing by 47% and overall investments growing by 114%. Indonesia and Saudi Arabia were significant beneficiaries, with Indonesia receiving $7.3 billion in investments alone. 3. Sectoral priorities. The 2023 BRI engagement emphasized sectors pivotal to the green transition, including renewable energy technology and mining. Investments in green energy reached $7.9 billion, representing 28% of total energy engagement, while metals and mining, crucial for electric vehicle batteries, attracted $19.4 billion. 4. Sustainable development. A notable focus on sustainable and environmentally responsible projects emerged, with green energy investments reaching their highest levels since the BRI's inception. This shift highlights a commitment to renewable energy sources, particularly solar and wind.
5. Challenges and adjustments. Despite the overall growth, certain countries faced a decline in BRI engagement, with 19 countries, including Turkey and Kenya, experiencing a 100% drop in investments.
China's risk management strategies are also evolving in response to increasing sovereign debt issues among partner countries. Comparative insights from sources. Common themes. Analysis across various sources underscores the significant financial scale and strategic shifts within the BRI toward green and sustainable projects. The integration of private enterprises alongside state-owned enterprises (SOEs) in investment strategies is a recurring theme. Differences. While some sources provide a broad overview of the BRI's purpose, others offer detailed breakdowns of sectoral engagement and regional variations, particularly emphasizing the shift in investment focus to technology and mining. Future outlook. Projections for 2024 indicate continued growth in BRI investments, particularly in renewable energy infrastructure and technology. Recommendations include prioritizing financially sustainable projects, supporting partner countries in debt management, and fostering international cooperation for project development.
Key infrastructure projects under BRI.
1. China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPC). A flagship project under the BRI, CPC aims to enhance connectivity between China and Pakistan through extensive infrastructure development, including roads, railways, and energy projects, significantly boosting trade and economic growth in the region.
2. East Coast Rail Link (ECRL) in Malaysia. This ambitious rail project aims to connect the east and west coasts of peninsular Malaysia, enhancing trade efficiency and promoting economic growth. The project is expected to reduce travel time and stimulate local economies.
3. Kyaukphyu Deep Sea Port in Myanmar. This strategic port development aims to enhance maritime trade routes between China and the Indian Ocean. It is expected to facilitate trade and provide a gateway for Chinese goods, thereby reducing dependence on the Strait of Malacca.
4. China-Laos Railway. This railway project connects Kunming in China to Vientiane in Laos, significantly reducing travel time and boosting trade.
It symbolizes increased connectivity within the region and is expected to enhance economic growth in Laos. 5. Jakarta-Bandung High-Speed Railway in Indonesia. This landmark project represents Indonesia's first high-speed railway aimed at reducing travel time between Jakarta and Bandung. The project is expected to enhance regional connectivity and stimulate economic growth. 6. Mombasa-Nairobi Standard Gauge Railway in Kenya. This railway project connects Kenya's port city of Mombasa to its capital Nairobi, enhancing trade and transport efficiency. It is a critical component of the East African transport network, promoting regional integration. 7. Trans-Caspian Corridor. This corridor aims to enhance connectivity between Europe and Asia through a network of rail and road links. It seeks to diversify trade routes and strengthen regional economic ties, benefiting multiple countries along the route. Conclusion. China's Belt and Road Initiative represents a transformative global strategy with significant investments aimed at enhancing infrastructure and promoting sustainable development. As the initiative evolves, it reflects China's broader ambitions while adapting to the geopolitical and economic realities of its partner nations. The focus on sustainable green projects alongside the strategic shift towards technology and mining indicates a commitment to addressing global challenges and fostering economic growth in the regions involved. Looking forward, the BRI is poised for continued growth and impact, shaping the future of global trade and infrastructure connectivity. The Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) is a multifaceted global strategy initiated by China to enhance international trade, infrastructure connectivity, and economic development. Notably, the information surrounding the BRI contains several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional perceptions. Here are some key counterintuitive observations drawn from the data. 1. Increased private sector involvement. While it is often assumed that state-owned enterprises (SOEs) dominate state-led initiatives like the BRI, recent trends indicate a significant rise in private sector participation. In 2023, private enterprises such as contemporary Amperex Technology Company (CATL) led investments, shifting the narrative that only SOEs drive BRI projects. This reflects a broader strategy by China to leverage private capital for more agile engagement. 2. Surge in technology investments. The staggering 1,046% increase in technology investments in 2023 appears counterintuitive given the historical focus on traditional infrastructure projects. This shift underscores a strategic pivot towards sectors that support the digital economy and green technologies, aligning with global trends towards sustainable development. The explosive growth in technology investments indicates that BRI is evolving beyond mere physical infrastructure to include critical components of modern economies. 3. Africa's dominance as a BRI recipient. The notion that the Middle East has traditionally been the primary focus of BRI investments is overturned by 2023 statistics, which show Africa as the largest recipient of BRI engagement, surpassing the Middle East. This shift reflects a strategic realignment in China's approach, responding to the increasing economic potential and infrastructure needs of African nations. 4. Environmental focus amidst coal projects. Despite the apparent contradiction of continuing coal investments alongside a stated commitment to green energy, the BRI's energy engagement in 2023 was noted as the greenest since its inception. This juxtaposition reveals a complex reality where China is still investing in fossil fuels while simultaneously ramping up renewable energy projects. The dual strategy suggests a transitional approach rather than an outright abandonment of coal, which may be necessary for maintaining energy security in partner countries. 5. Risk management adjustments. The significant drop in BRI investments in certain countries such as Turkey and Kenya contradicts the expectation that BRI would consistently expand into all partner nations. Instead, China is recalibrating its risk management strategies, indicating a more selective approach that prioritizes financial sustainability and long-term viability over rapid expansion. 6. Record high deal sizes for investments. The dramatic increase in average deal sizes, more than doubling since 2020, defies the notion that BRI projects are becoming smaller or more numerous.
Instead, this trend reflects a strategic move towards fewer but larger, more impactful projects that require substantial investment and offer greater returns. 7. Declining foreign direct investment (FDI) into emerging economies. The overall decline in global FDI into emerging markets stands in stark contrast to China's growing BRI investments. While international investments are decreasing due to geopolitical tensions and economic instability, China's BRI continues to flourish, highlighting its unique position as a leading investor in infrastructure and development in countries that may be overlooked by Western investors. These counterintuitive elements reveal a BRI that is adaptable and evolving, responding to both internal and external pressures while navigating complex global dynamics. This adaptability may position the BRI as a significant player in shaping the future of international development, sustainability, and trade. In the context of China's Belt and Road Initiative (BRI), several key aspects of the ongoing projects and trends are often overlooked but hold significant implications for global investment, infrastructure development, and geopolitical dynamics. 1. Shift toward larger deal sizes and strategic projects. One notable trend is the increase in average deal sizes for investments, which more than doubled from $354 million in 2020 to $772 million in 2023. This shift towards larger, more strategic projects signifies a maturation of the BRI as it evolves from smaller, more scattered investments to comprehensive, transformative projects. This is particularly significant as it suggests a strategic pivot by China to engage in fewer but more impactful projects, which can lead to greater economic integration and dependency between China and BRI partner countries. The implications of this are manifold. It could lead to increased leverage for China in these regions, potential backlash from local governments if projects do not meet expectations, and significant implications for global supply chains. 2. Focus on technology and green transition. Investments in technology surged by over 1,046% in 2023, with a strong emphasis on sectors pertinent to the green transition, such as renewable energy and electric vehicle-related technologies. This transition is crucial as it aligns with global efforts to combat climate change and move towards sustainable energy solutions. The substantial engagement in sectors relevant to electric vehicle batteries and renewable energy reflects a strategic alignment with global trends while also addressing domestic pressures within China to reduce carbon emissions. The significance of this trend extends beyond economic considerations. It positions China as a leader in the renewable energy sector and enhances its soft power in regions that are increasingly prioritizing sustainability. This could also serve as a counter-narrative to Western critiques of China's investment strategies, framing them instead as contributions to global sustainability efforts. 3. Regional disparities in investment. Africa has emerged as the largest recipient of BRI engagement, overtaking the Middle East. This shift, with a 47% increase in construction contracts and a 114% increase in overall investments in Africa, signifies a critical pivot in China's investment strategy. Understanding this shift is essential as it could reshape the economic and political landscape of Africa, creating new dependencies and potentially leading to a realignment of alliances within the continent. The implications of this are significant. As African nations increasingly rely on Chinese investments, they may also be drawn into China's political orbit, affecting diplomatic relations with Western nations and altering traditional power dynamics in the region. Furthermore, with 19 countries experiencing a complete drop in BRI engagement, including Turkey and Kenya, it raises questions about the sustainability of the BRI model and the long-term viability of investments in politically unstable or economically strained regions. 4. Emerging challenges in debt management. China's engagement in the BRI is increasingly complicated by the sovereign debt challenges faced by many partner countries. The adjustment of China's risk management strategies in response to these debt issues highlights a critical concern for the BRI's future. The presence of 19 countries with a complete drop in engagement signals potential trouble spots for future investments, as China may become more cautious in its lending practices.
The significance here lies in the potential for debt diplomacy, where countries may find themselves in precarious positions due to unsustainable debt levels.
This could lead to increased scrutiny of Chinese investments and a potential backlash against perceived neo-colonial practices. Moreover, it emphasizes the need for effective debt management strategies to ensure that investments do not lead to long-term economic distress for recipient countries.
5. Private sector engagement. The increased role of private enterprises in BRI investments alongside state-owned enterprises (SOEs) represents a significant development. The dominance of private companies like contemporary Amperex Technology Company (CATL) in investment projects indicates a diversification of the investment landscape which could foster innovation and efficiency in project execution. This shift is essential as it reflects a broader trend towards market-driven investment strategies which could enhance the resilience of BRI projects against geopolitical and economic fluctuations. The implication of this trend is profound. It may lead to greater competition within the BRI framework, potentially improving project outcomes but also complicating governance and oversight, as private companies often prioritize profit over broader strategic goals. This could lead to tensions between economic objectives and developmental priorities in host countries. 6. Green energy and sustainable development. China's commitment to sustainable development through increased engagement in green energy projects is noteworthy. The initiative's green energy investments reached $7.9 billion in 2023, marking a significant commitment to environmentally responsible projects. The transition towards renewable energy projects not only aligns with global sustainability goals but also addresses domestic pressures within China to reduce carbon emissions. This move is significant not only for environmental reasons but also for its potential to reshape global energy supply chains. It positions China as a key player in the renewable energy sector, potentially influencing global energy markets and establishing new forms of energy dependency in BRI partner countries. 7. Future outlook and strategic recommendations. Looking ahead, the BRI is expected to continue its growth trajectory, particularly in sectors requiring significant investment like mining and technology. However, the recommendations for enhancing the initiative focus on prioritizing financially sustainable projects and supporting partner countries in debt management. This reflects a growing awareness of the complexities and risks associated with BRI investments. The significance of these recommendations lies in their potential to enhance the viability of the BRI in the long term. By addressing debt issues and prioritizing sustainability, China can mitigate risks and foster more cooperative relationships with partner countries, potentially leading to more stable and mutually beneficial investments. Conclusion. In summary, the Belt and Road Initiative represents a complex interplay of investment, geopolitical strategy, and sustainable development. The highlighted aspects, ranging from the shift towards larger deal sizes and technological investments to regional disparities and the role of private enterprises, are crucial for understanding the future trajectory of the BRI. As China navigates the evolving landscape of international investment, the implications of these trends will resonate not only within the BRI framework but also across global economic and political spheres. 1. Investment growth and strategic shifts. The Belt and Road Initiative BRI has seen a significant increase in investments, with a reported 18% growth in 2023 amounting to approximately $92.4 billion across 212 deals. Notably, there has been a dramatic surge in investments in technology, over 1,046%, in metals and mining 158%, indicating a strategic shift towards larger and more impactful projects. This trend reflects a broader evolution in China's investment strategy, moving from traditional sectors to those aligned with future technologies and sustainable practices. The doubling of average deal sizes since 2020 further underscores the shift towards more substantial commitments, suggesting that Chinese enterprises are increasingly willing to engage in high-stakes projects that promise long-term benefits. 2. Regional and sectoral priorities. Africa has emerged as the largest recipient of BRI investments. eclipsing the Middle East with significant increases in construction contracts and overall investments.
Countries like Indonesia and Saudi Arabia have also seen substantial inflows.
This regional focus highlights the BRI's commitment to enhancing infrastructure connectivity and trade relations in emerging markets. Additionally, there is a clear priority on sectors that support the green transition, with investments in renewable energy rising to $7.9 billion, 28% of total energy engagement, indicating a concerted effort to align infrastructure development with global sustainability goals. 3. Sustainable development and environmental considerations. The growing emphasis on sustainable and environmentally responsible projects within the BRI is a critical point of analysis. The record investments in green energy, particularly in solar and wind projects, suggest a pivot towards projects that not only promise economic returns but also contribute to global climate goals. As the initiative evolves, integrating sustainability into the fabric of BRI projects may enhance its attractiveness to international partners and investors responding to the increasing global demand for responsible investment practices. 4. Challenges and risk management. Despite the positive trends, certain countries have experienced a stark drop in BRI engagement, highlighting the geopolitical and economic complexities that affect investment flows. The adjustment of China's risk management strategies in response to sovereign debt issues among partner countries is a crucial area for discussion. This evolving landscape necessitates a strategic approach to managing investments that balances risk with opportunity, underscoring the importance of sustainable financial practices and international cooperation to navigate the challenges associated with BRI projects. These 4 points encapsulate the multifaceted nature of the Belt and Road Initiative, providing a framework for further discussion on its implications for global trade, investment, and sustainable development. 1. The Marshall Plan 1948 to 1952, following World War II. The United States implemented the Marshall Plan to aid the economic recovery of European nations. With a budget of approximately $13 billion, equivalent to over $150 billion today, the plan focused on rebuilding war-torn regions, modernizing industry, and improving European prosperity to prevent the spread of communism. The initiative was significant in fostering transatlantic cooperation and laid the groundwork for the eventual creation of the European Union. 2. The Eisenhower Interstate System 1956. Initiated under President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Federal Aid Highway Act led to the development of the interstate highway system in the United States. With an estimated cost of $25 billion, around $300 billion today, this project aimed to create a nationwide network of highways to facilitate commerce, improve national defense,
and enhance mobility.
The initiative significantly transformed American infrastructure and contributed to the economic growth of the post-war era. 3. The European Union's Trans-European Networks 10 1990s-present. The 10 initiative focuses on improving transport, energy, and telecommunications infrastructure within the European Union. With substantial funding from EU budgets, the goal is to create a seamless and interconnected European infrastructure system that enhances trade and mobility across member states. This initiative reflects a commitment to sustainable development and regional integration, paralleling China's Belt and Road Initiative in its scope and ambition. Future outlook: investing in the future through China's Belt and Road Initiative (BRI). The Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) has emerged as one of the most ambitious infrastructure and economic development strategies in modern history. With a budget exceeding $1.3 trillion and a network encompassing over 149 countries, the BRI aims to enhance global trade, connectivity,
and sustainable development.
As we look ahead to 2024 and beyond, several key trends and predictions for the future of the BRI and its infrastructure projects can be identified.
1. Continued investment growth.
Forecasts indicate that investments under the BRI will remain robust, particularly in sectors vital to both economic recovery and the global green transition. In 2024, we can expect Chinese enterprises to continue increasing their engagement, potentially surpassing the record $92.4 billion invested in 2023. The focus will likely shift towards larger, more strategic projects, especially in renewable energy technology and mining sectors aligning with global sustainability goals. 2. Emphasis on green and sustainable projects. The BRI is set to prioritize sustainable development as a core principle. With the global call for climate action intensifying, Chinese investments in green energy, particularly solar, wind, and hydropower, are expected to grow significantly. By 2025, green energy investments could constitute a larger share of total BRI engagement, reflecting a commitment to environmentally responsible projects. The trend towards green financing will likely gain traction as China seeks to enhance its international reputation and align with global sustainability standards. 3. Regional disparities in investment patterns. Africa is predicted to continue receiving the largest share of BRI investments, driven by rising demand for infrastructure and sustainable development. Countries like Indonesia and Saudi Arabia will also remain significant recipients of Chinese investments. However, geopolitical tensions and economic challenges may cause fluctuations in engagement levels in certain regions, particularly in countries that have previously experienced a drop in BRI funding, such as Turkey and Kenya. 4. Rise of private sector participation. The increasing involvement of private enterprises alongside state-owned enterprises (SOEs) will transform the landscape of BRI investments. As private companies seek opportunities in international markets, their engagement in strategic sectors like technology and mining will likely accelerate. This diversification will enhance competition and innovation in project execution, contributing to the overall efficiency of BRI initiatives. 5. Focus on technological advancements. The technological sector is anticipated to experience exponential growth within the BRI framework, with investments in electric vehicles (EVs), battery manufacturing, and information and communication technology (ICT) taking center stage. The integration of technology into infrastructure projects will not only enhance operational efficiency but also foster innovation and sustainable practices. By 2025, BRI-related technological investments could reach unprecedented levels, reflecting China's ambition to lead in the fourth industrial revolution. 6. Enhanced risk management strategies. In light of past challenges including sovereign debt issues and geopolitical tensions, China is expected to implement more rigorous risk management strategies. These may involve closer financial scrutiny of partner countries and more sustainable financing models, such as debt-for-nature swaps. By 2024, we may see an evolution in how China approaches BRI funding, focusing on financially sustainable projects that are less likely to face repayment issues. 7. Increased international cooperation. As global competition for infrastructure investment intensifies, particularly with initiatives like the EU's Global Gateway, international cooperation will become increasingly vital. China may seek to forge partnerships with other countries and organizations to enhance the effectiveness of BRI projects, share best practices, and leverage additional funding sources. This collaborative approach could lead to greater project success rates and mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions. Conclusion. The future of China's Belt and Road Initiative is poised for transformative growth, driven by a commitment to sustainable development, technological innovation, and increased international cooperation. As the BRI evolves, it will not only serve as a vehicle for Chinese economic expansion but also as a catalyst for global infrastructure development. The anticipated trends and predictions for 2024 and beyond will shape the strategic landscape of the BRI, ultimately influencing global trade, connectivity, and environmental sustainability for years to come.